are on to community news on Gaza Media with Intralam Karim. Today, the 3rd of May 2024, is termed World Press Freedom Day, a day which reminds everyone the role of the media in a democratic world and the need to ensure that journalists can work without fear and can also be protected from violence, intimidations, and restrictions on freedom of expression. This theme's year is A Press for the Planet, Journalism in the Face of the Environmental Crisis. Now, coming down to our community, in the University of Buea, Faculty of Social and Management Sciences, the students in the Department of Journalism and Mass Communication celebrated this day with a march past, wearing similar t-shirts and carrying banners reflecting the theme of the 2024 World Press Freedom Day. Gaza Media correspondent Keramba, an ESCO member in the Association of Student Journalists University of Buea ASJUB, was on site and Hoyens reports.
At the open commons of the University of Buea, where student journalists and the staff of the Department of Journalism and Mass Communication gathered to commemorate press freedom today, Friday, the 3rd of May, 2024. The event kicked off with an official launch by the esteemed head of the Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, Dr. Nyengelizi, who emphasized on the importance of press freedom in today's society and the role journalists play in reporting on environmental issues.
Today we celebrate World Press Freedom Day, and the department, ASJUB, that's the Association of Student Journalists in the University of Buea, actually organized an event to sensitize the students on the need to celebrate this day, which is the World Press Freedom Day, and for them to understand that journalists face challenges in terms of access of reporting, attacks, when they are carrying out journalism practices, and this should not discourage them or frustrate their efforts in the practice of the profession. So we called in a guest speaker who talked to them about environmental reporting, which is the focus of this particular World Press Freedom Day celebration.
One of the notable speakers at the event was Mr. Batata Boris Kalov, who delivered a compelling talk on using local realities to combat disinformation and misinformation in environmental reporting. His insights shed light on the challenges faced by journalists in accurately conveying environmental issues to the public. The second speaker addressed the theme of the day, A Press for the Planet, Journalism in the Face of Environmental Crisis. One of the student journalists shared with us the importance of press freedom to journalists.
Well, my name is Njukan Princey and I'm a student journalist. And so we're celebrating World Press Freedom Day, which for me is the day that gives us journalists an opportunity to be able to clamor for better working conditions, to be able to clamor, as the day says, for the freedom to do our job. We are in a world where the job of journalists is heavily constrained by laws, by politicians who do not want them to go about expressing themselves. And so this day is significant because it then allows us to make advocacy for things to be changed.
That brings us to the end of the celebration of the 31st edition of the World Press Freedom Day here in the University of Buea by the Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, precisely at the Open Commons. Over to you.
Thank you, Kara, for the details. Indeed, raising awareness on the most pressing environmental issues of our time is important than ever. Forging ahead, the 1984 class of St. Joseph College, Sase, will again pay allegiance to the alma mater tomorrow, Saturday, 4th of May 2024. It is worthy of note that this same batch organized a football tournament among students in Sase on May 2023, which culminated with awarding of prizes to different students of different cycles. So, be tuned to Gaza Media as all nitty-gritties of this ceremony will flood your screens. Thank you viewers for watching and stay tuned for more community news on Gaza Media in the days ahead. Happy World Press Freedom Day to all journalists and aspiring journalists out there, and bear in mind that your coverage in telling the truth makes a difference. Again, I am Injualim Karin, presenting for Gaza Media.